Hello everybody, this is John Duel from Duel, and today I'll be doing another tag duel. So this is going to probably be the last tag duel you'll see for a while, unless we get some people to say, hey, we want to see more tag duels. So after this tag duel, I'll be explaining in another video how to actually do tag duels, all the rules and everything like that. So first of all, Asian boys, which is actually, wait, what the? Am I glitching out? So it looks like, what, am I really glitching out right now? Oh well, so it looks like it is Chazzup versus Pegatina. Both of these are my friends. So for now, it's going to be just my friends until some people actually request to actually do some tag duels. Turning down the volume, taking a while to turn it down. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, 70. Okay, so Medolce Cutie will be using her, well, obviously her Medolce deck. So I wasn't really told what decks these two are using. Why is it glitching out? It's so weird. So she summons the Medolce Mageline, puts a I don't know what she puts in her hand. So we saw a Magical Merchant. That's actually really interesting. He's going to be milling a lot actually until he gets a spell or trap card. Huh. Oh, there we go. So a Heavy Storm, that's a good one. He probably just runs Heavy Storm, Dark Cold, Monster Board, and put everything else at monsters and relies mostly on Magical Merchant. That's probably what he's doing. Okay, now on to the other side of the duel, we see who's going first? Pegatina? No. It would be Chazzudup's turn. Okay, so now it's Pegatina's turn. So if you don't know the rotation right now, it is Asian Boys, then Medolce Cutie, then Chazzup, then Pegatina. So we see a Violin. So that means Pegatina will be using her Violin deck, and Medolce Cutie will be using her Medolce deck. I'm guessing that Chazzup is probably using an Ojama deck. So what's this card? Oh, okay, she's attacking Asian Boy, so she doesn't know about that little ruling that she's allowed to attack someone else directly. There you go, she lost 1600. What does this card do? Once returned during either player's turn, you can target one face-up violin equip card you control and one appropriate face-up monster. Equip the first target to the second target. Okay, so now it's Asian Boy's turn, so let's see what he can do. So he has actually a relatively good graveyard now because of that Magical Merchant card. So we see a Heavy Storm, so that means he's going to go, this is probably going to be his big turn, maybe. So I'm guessing this is just some kind of like Magical Merchant, Blacklisted Soldier, Junk Synchron kind of deck. With Junk Synchron you can get Armory Arm, and then it's like some kind of OTK with Blacklisted Soldier on the beginning. That's my guess what he does. So he's probably going to get the Magical Merchant, which I think is a level 1. I can't really remember. And hopefully he actually has a Blacklisted Soldier. Yep, he's going for a Magical Merchant, and it is level 1. Someone's talking still. Great. Yeah, so yeah, it looks like it's going to be a Blacklisted Soldier, Armory Arm, OTK. Medolces are definitely getting really powerful lately. Okay, so he actually has the OTK already. So that really sucks. Oh wow. Oh, he's being a little OCD. He's gonna put the Blacklisted Soldier on the beginning in the middle. So so that's what, 13? No, not 13. Don't gripe on me, my math teacher. I have a math teacher as a subscriber, and it's actually not 1300, it's 2300, unless I'm wrong about that too, because the Armor Arm does give the Blacklisted Soldier 1000 more attack, which is why it's the OTK, because with Armory Arm, if he attacks a monster, the attack points of that monster is also taken down, and Blacklisted Soldier is 4000, so if he attacks twice, that's game. So, there we go. So it looks like Asian Boys actually has a game on Medolce Cutie. So that's going to be really good. I suppose OTKs are actually really good in tag duels. That way you can take down one of your opponent's monsters instantly. And then, not one of your opponent's monsters, one of your opponent's team members instantly. And then the other one, in this case Pegatina, is going to be really having a tough time against having two duelists to go against. So at least you guys get to see the OTK already. So that'll be, first of all, 2600, and then she's going to take an extra 1400 because of Armory Arm. So there we go. Medolce Cutie's already out. That kind of sucks. Okay, so now next turn will be I think Pegatinum. Violins, I'm not really sure how they work. Obviously, they work with having like equip cards, using the monsters as equip cards. So that's actually interesting. Plus, they're also light, so that means there are quite a bit a light support cards. So that's actually pretty good, I suppose. Okay, so we see a tour guide that still doesn't tell us a single thing on what he's using. He's probably going to go for another tour guide. I have no idea. And then, like, probably, yeah, no, he's going to go for a Sangan. So that usually means that he has, like, either a Call of the Haunted or just wants to get a monster, or wants to actually get a monster from the deck if he's once Sangan's destroyed. However, he exceeding with it, so that probably tells us he has a Call of the Haunted or something like that. So he detaches the Sangan. So that means he's 2,500. So that means you're going to take another 900. This is going to really suck for Pegatinum. The next turn is going to be Asian Boy's turn, plus he has Blacklisted Soldier on the board at the beginning. Ah, that means so is Blacklisted Soldier. So that was actually a really good card that she had right there. She hadn't had that, that would have... Wow, that would be a completely different story. Hopefully she can actually make some kind of comeback. So we see a Violon Polytope. Target only any number of violent monsters cards you control that are equipped cards. Special summon them and face up defense. I don't think she can do that because he was in the graveyard, not equipped. Oh well, I mean, it really doesn't matter. Asian Boys is gonna get it too. He's probably gonna have something. Usually, the Blacklisted Soldier on Void Beginning, Junk Soldier, Junk Warrior / Magical Merchant kind of deck, OTK. It runs cards like the Last Warrior Returning, Alive Orb, like that, and that way you can reuse Blacklisted Soldier on Void Beginning. And they also have more than one Armory Arm in case Armory Arm is destroyed, so he can still do the OTK. That's what really sucks about that kind of deck. But the only thing that it really lacks on are spells and traps. I mean, they have good spells like the Warrior Returning Alive, Dark Claw, Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm, things like that, and they're in that deck, but after that it doesn't really matter. Oh, and we see I can't really see what it is because Mondolci Cutie already admitted defeat, so we can't see what the card is. So that really sucks. So anyway, after the attack, she's going to be using a Mirror Force. So he's going to destroy the Blackwing monster. So I'm guessing he has cards like Bayu or whatever, so that's also the OTK. So it would be Chazup's turn or Pegatinum's turn. I don't know. It looks like it's Chazup's turn and he didn't do anything. Let's see what she can do though. Okay, so we see a Vylon Ohm. When this card is normal summon, target one equipped spell card in your graveyard, banish that target during your next standby phase, add it to your hand. And we see a Vylon Component. Equip only to a Vylon monster. If it attacks a defense position monster, inflicts piercing damage. If this card on the field is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon... you can add one Vylon spell card from your deck to your hand. Okay. So it's going to do... Oh, okay, so it is an Ojama deck. So what is this? Liberty at Last. Activate only when a monster you control is destroyed by battle, and since the graveyard, select 2 face-up monsters on the field and return them to the deck. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Although the damage is still dealt, and he also gets the Ojama Blue, I think. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, No, actually, I believe Ojama Blue does miss timing. Surprisingly enough. And he also gets the Oja Magic after, yeah, I think he put 2 Oja Magics into his hand. Okay, now it's Asian Boys' turn. Let's see here. So, like, we saw that Blackwing once. I can't really remember his name, but we can assume that he has a variant of Blacklisted Soldier on Void of Beginning and on Void of Beginning OTK, and also a Vayu OTK. So we see an Aaron, so he's going to be able to do another 1600 to The bad thing about having these tag duels is that it takes such a long time and it's so confusing how to do this. But once you actually get it, yeah, understand what's happening, it's actually really, really fun. Okay, so now it's 3. Oh yeah, it is 3. Oh, he sent 3 really great cards that are supposed to be in the graveyard. That sucks. Okay, so Chazadup's turn, I guess. And he does nothing. Okay, so now it's Pegatinum's turn. So Liberty at Last is actually a good idea, but I'm pretty sure it actually makes your Ojama Blue miss timing. Because if a card says like it's sent to graveyard or whatever like that, like Late Pulsar, and something activates like Soul Taker, then it would lose timing because 2 effects are happening, and so it would just lose timing. So we see a Pot of Avarice, so he's gonna put 5 monsters to his deck, and then he can draw 2 cards, of course. That's 3, 4. I didn't know he actually had the Ojama Blue in his graveyard. So let's see. So it's gonna be 5,500 against 58 plus 64. That's gonna be really hard for Pegatinum to go against, especially with only 4 cards, while Chazadup has like 8 and Asian Boys has 4. So that's gonna be really difficult to actually get over. Actually. So we see a Violent Soldier. When this card declares an attack, you can target monsters your opponent controls up to the number of equipped cards. Okay, and this card's also an equipped card, so that means up to the number of equipped cards to this card, change those target's battle positions. So that means Ojama Blue would actually go to attack mode, I think. Equip only to a violent monster, it gain... Hey, let me read. It gains 600 attack. If the... Merp! Trying to read. You can add 1 violent spell card from your deck to your hand. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. So that means Violent Soldier is at 2,300. So it is Asian Boy's turn. Okay. Aaron's not strong enough to actually get over Violent Soldier because it's like 2,300, I think. So a Monster Reincarnation. Oh, that really sucks because now he can get that Blacklisted Soldier on the way to beginning to his hand. And he can now get over the Soldier. So, so yeah, he did choose the Blacklisted Soldier. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna make it out. So let me see here. It'll be 700 from the Blacklisted Soldier plus 3,000. That's 37, 47. 47 plus 600. Oh, that's not game. Darn. That's almost game by 200, I think. That equipped spell card. I don't know what it did. Oh, okay, it's she gets a filament to her hand. Equip only to a violent monster. If the equipped monster attacks, your opponent cannot activate any spells or draft cards until the end until the damage step. If this face-up card on the field is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 violent spell card from your deck to your hand. Okay, so yeah, I was actually correct about that. Stick that pipe and chew it or whatever. I don't know, my math teacher. Okay, so we see a Junk Synchron, so it's like some kind of Junk Synchron, oh, why didn't he go for Ojama Blue? Okay, so that looks like it's a game, unless she has something. So I hope you guys enjoyed that duel, and I'll see you guys next time. Merp!